Monday, we kick things off today at the Capitol.
The Montana legislature is nearly done with its work, and only a move by the Senate is keeping the House in town one more day. MTN's Sanjay Talwani explains.
Representative Mike Miller brought the motion to end the session.
Mr. Speaker, 86 days ago, this legislative session started. For some, it's been a dream come true. For others, it's been a nightmare. But it's time this dream comes to an end.
The House agreed and went back to packing, but not so fast. Prior to day 87, the Senate also has to approve the motion to close up shop.
We can't control what the House does, but we can make it clear that we're here to finish the work.
At issue, Senate Bill 416, an infrastructure package negotiated among party leaders. But enough House Republicans oppose it to keep it from getting the 2/3 vote it needs to pass.
If we pass this bill, government will grow in Montana 11% in the next 2 years.
If a revenue goal is met, it would authorize $150 million in spending through cash and bonds, including some big-ticket items like Romney Hall at MSU and the proposed Heritage Center in Helena.
These priorities, I feel, are wrong for Montana. Bonding is not necessary. Bonding is bondage.
But Democrats said Saturday they were through negotiating.
The only movement or negotiation that has been conducted throughout this weekend is to try and change votes.
The Senate rejected sine die, giving the House one more day.
Unfortunately, this session, the Democrats have been very successful in getting Republican senators to carry much of their water. And frankly, the Democrats love the split.
So the House will go back at it Tuesday.
And you know, Lazarus was resurrected. If you believe in the Bible, I think I'm a positive person that I think there can be a resurrection again.
At the Capitol, Sanjay Talwani, MTN News.
History takes flight today as a historic plane makes a stop at Great Falls International Airport. The Kingdom Air Corps flew in as part of a commemorative flight to Russia. The flight celebrates the 70th anniversary of Germany's surrender. It also recognizes Great Falls' participation in the Alaska-Siberia air route during World War II. Several people visited the airstrip to see the DC-3 plane, checking out both the inside and out. MTN's Cody Proctor is taking part on a flight and will give us an in-depth look at the plane coming up tonight at 10.
Early this afternoon, members of the Montana Public Service Commission and Northwestern Energy gathered at Rainbow Dam to honor the commission's former chairman. Northwestern Energy dedicated Rainbow Dam control room to former commission chair Bill Gallagher, who led the commission through the decision to allow the purchase of 11 hydroelectric dams by Northwestern Energy. Gallagher is no longer on the commission after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He chose not to run for re-election to spend more time with his family because his diagnosis does not give him a much of an outlook at life. However, he says that approving the sale of the dams is a legacy he's proud of.
It is something that I did for the benefit of my grandson. For right now, rates did increase just slightly, between $4 and $6 a month per customer. That's not a popular decision when you're kind of the custodian of the rates. But it was the right thing to do for the long term, and it was the right thing to do for Montana. And so I have no regrets. I am willing to let history judge my decision, and I think it will be judged as a good one.
After a lunch and short ceremony, participants enjoyed a tour of the Rainbow Dam powerhouse.
Scams that try to take away your money come in all shapes and sizes. One common scheme is called the affinity scam, where victims lose their money to someone they know. In this edition of Fraud Watch, Dennis Carlson tells us how to handle a high-pressure pitch for your hard-earned cash.
Somebody is asking you for money. It might be a family member, it might be a personal friend, or maybe someone you know from church. They say they've got a great investment opportunity for you, but you have to act immediately, otherwise you're going to miss out. They're asking you to sign a check over to them personally, guaranteeing a high rate of return. But before you sign that check, ask some questions and do some homework.
When it comes to investing your money, it is worth your time to wait. Talk to other family members, talk to friends. So in terms of the person who's soliciting you for money, if they're a criminal, they're going to lie to you anyway if you're asking questions. So you need to utilize other sources. Our office is a huge resource, which is why the first question that should come to somebody's mind is I'll call the state auditor's office and see if they're registered.
Laslovich says if someone is presenting you with an investment opportunity, ask them to provide you with a securities disclosure document. If they don't provide you with the document, you're being scammed. That's your Fraud Watch. Reporting from Helena, I'm Dennis Carlson, MTN News.
All right, well, a lot of people, including myself, a very big fan of what's been happening outside recently, and that's the sunshine and those warmer temperatures.
And if you're like us, then you're going to like the forecast for this week. Meteorologist Mike Rollins is here. Mike, looking very nice this week.
Yeah, it is. Temperatures will be close to 80 degrees tomorrow. I'll show you how warm it'll get where you live in Storm Tracker weather.